Day I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, hustling, hustling.
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news analysis. What is up? What is up? How's everyone feeling out of 10? Let me know down in the comments below. Says, hold on. Let me get this. We actually, I think, might be live on two different YouTubes, or the same YouTube, but two different live streams. What is going on with the Trump? This is insane. I FOMO'd in at 7 billion market cap, and I didn't. Now I want to FOMO at 14 billion. Unreal. Listen, I would continue to DCA. I said it yesterday. I think you have to understand the mind of the orange man and what he wants and what he's trying to do. You have to understand that. And when you understand that, I think it goes, that he cares about his legacy. And I think it goes to show of like, when everyone was asking, is Trump really going to do the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve? I think that this tells you everything that you need to know as to what's going to happen. This went from nothing. Let's refresh this because this is not even up to date. This went from nothing to a top 15 coin almost overnight. Almost overnight. So pretending like, he's not going to do what he says he's going to do, pretending like he's not going to do the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, pretending like this isn't going to be good for Solana, right? Look at Solana, up $277. I think tells us everything that we need to know about what this administration is going to do. And I said yesterday, I wouldn't be FOMOing in. If you want to get in, I would DCA slowly, cautiously, kind of wait from some pullbacks that are going to take place. That's what I would do. You can't chart a coin like this. It's so literally brand new. Irish Dano's got the top plays. What's up? Irish Dano, can you see me on both of the YouTube streams? New setup. I'm just live on two different YouTubes. So vertical for those that like the vertical, and then vertical, and for those that like the vertical, and then the regular setup for those that like that as well. I believe this one might pop up in people's For You page though. Hi Nigeria. Hi my Nigerian prince. Says we're so cooked. What's the other? It's just the regular normal YouTube live. If you just click on my channel, it should be like my normal. Oh. How's that? His team owns 80%, though that scares me. Yeah, I mean, that's not great news. I wouldn't be FOMOing, and I have yet to buy it. I'm waiting for a little bit of structure. And at this point, I'm okay, like, thinking that, hey, I might have missed it. Someone asked me, what is my target for, since I've only found the other one. It should just be the one that I put out in the YouTube. Or I put it out, yeah, I put it out on the Telegram. It should just be that one. I should have pinned it on the Telegram. Says all good now. Just glad to be able to see your live still, man. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Listen, here's the deal with TikTok. We'll address TikTok. We'll address TikTok. I'm going to be live every day as normal. I'm going to continue on my life as though it's normal. I have a strong conviction that in the next 48 hours, TikTok will be back. That's my gut feeling. That's how I'm going to continue on my life. And if it's not, I'm going to give it about 2 weeks. And then I have family in Poland. And I may just have to do a change of address. Telegram brings me here. Wow, that's so strange. I wonder... Huh. Let me try to... So do we have, like... Yeah, it looks like we're still live on the other one. Let me copy. I'm going to put this one in the Telegram, too. I should have 2. I should be live on 2 YouTubes. Wow, that's so weird. Oh, the Matrix. Is Trump just mess up the crypto market instead of Trump being good for crypto? Is it now good for Trump coin? No, I don't think so. I think it's definitely like 2 things are true. Like I think it says he found it. Okay, cool. I definitely think that 2 things are true, as in it's going to be good for Trump coin, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So I think that, yeah, I think it's going to be good for the entire cryptocurrency market, because it's going to be the rising tide, right? So who's going to be driving the ship for the cryptocurrency market? Even if it is Trump coin, I think that the Bitcoin strategic reserve is here. Like within probably January or probably February, I believe that the Bitcoin strategic reserve goes into law. On a positive note, Solnik has continued to grow and move forward when everything else was bleeding. It's been like that this entire pullback, but especially now, where seemingly not only is the Trump coin just bleeding all of Solana, but it's just bleeding most of the market. And Solnik is not only not doing that, it's up about the same percentage as Solana. So very, very good in my opinion. Um, 77 million vote for Trump. This might just keep it going up till 1K per. Yeah, very possible. Again, though, for this coin, I wouldn't be FOMOing in. I would just stick with my plan. $61 is crazy. I would stick with my plan. I would DCA. I would understand that this is already the 18th largest cryptocurrency market cap at 12 billion. Is there a place where we can look at this? Is this on TradingView yet? TikTok ban? Yeah, we already addressed it. Here's the deal with TikTok. I have full faith in the next 48 hours that TikTok is going to be back. It's going to be back. It's going to be live. It's going to be just fine. Back to normal in the next 48 hours. If it's not, I'm going to give it about 2 weeks. And I have family in Poland, and I might be changing my address to Poland. I might be moving to Poland. Dex tools. That is the good news. We can do Dex tools again. Let's see. What is it? Official Trump? That's insane. So this is the one. Wow. So actually, this has already went parabolic from the first launch. It looks like it was on MEXC almost immediately. Wow. So, okay. If we pull from the base of this move right here, this is already went to the 3618 at $62. And if we pull from the wick, which I don't like doing, but with given the volatility of this man, you should consider volatility. That would actually take you to $132, which I think is reasonable. What would the market cap on that be? Yo, what up? What's up, John Boy? Past Dogecoin? Are you asking me to do Dogecoin? I bought Sonic instead of Trump yesterday. I like you more than Trump. LOL. I like me more than Trump too. I appreciate the confidence. And that's the one good thing too about the TikTok ban. That's the one good thing too about oh, it surpassed Dogecoin. Wow. It's going to force me, like, I'm literally writing lines of code. Like, I know they throw out the term developer pretty loosely, but no, actually, I'm a proper developer at this point. And I have a whole team of developers. And we just got off of a call yesterday. And things are making progress. But if anything, it's going to force me to sit down and write the code necessary to get the products out that we're trying to do quicker. Says, look on dextools.io, big brother, not over your shoulder. We can definitely do that now. We can definitely do that now. I'm going to be honest, it's annoying as hell not being able to look at DexTools, because I actually think that DexTools is a good tool. So I think it's great that we can do this now, actually. Again, like, I like having TikTok, but my life is going to go on. No charts on YouTube. Carlos, we have, this is like the YouTube. We're actually live on 2 different YouTube streams right now. We're actually live on 2 different YouTube streams right now. If you click on my profile, you'll be able to find like the regular one. And then this is one that will probably just show up in your feed. And I'm probably definitely going to keep doing it like this, because my regular lives, unless you like find me and you know about me, it's not really going to show up in your feed like that. But this one might. So this actually is a net positive as well. This might be a way of like growing the YouTube as well. But so this is just like one that's going to show up in your feed, and then we have the regular one as well, which does have the charts. A great developer. What up, bro? What about Alex or ALCX? We'll take a look at ALCX. No, found you yesterday. Great content. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. What exchange can you buy Solnic? Sonic or Solnic? Those are different. It was up more an hour. And it was number 14. Might be pulling back. Yeah. Carlos said, I found you. All right, let's, so this is on the 1 hour chart. I mean, it's just a straight parabolic rise. They just hit me with a 20-second unskippable ad. Damn, bro, that's tough. You hate to see it. But on the bright side, that money goes to me. Yeah, okay, so even on the 1 hour, I would say that this is parabolic. All right, so if we're looking for an entry, on Trump, let's put it out there for you. This is risky because this is so new that there's not a lot of chart data. But if we're going off of Fibonacci's on the 1 hour chart, look at these buys coming in. Just, that's insane. The entry would be about $42. That's the entry. What's the market cap on that? $42 and then $30. All right, I'm going to give you 3 entries to DCA if you're trying to make like a trade. I'm going to say $50, $41, and $34. Those are your 3 entries. I don't know that there's a massive amount of upside, because what did I predict yesterday? 50 to 100 billion. That's still what I think today. What's up, Savage? Can you pin that, Irish Dano? What's up? If you guys want the regular charts, I am on having the regular YouTube right now, in addition to the one on the phone. When can we get the relief dump from after inauguration? Maybe. This definitely might be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. We'll see. Like, listen, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like there's just all this data for me to project what's going to happen. That's not real. Okay, this is a very loose projection at best. Danny says TikTok went bye-bye, but I'm still here learning from you, my friend, and I appreciate that. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button. Does it let you spam the like button on TikTok? How's that work? Or on YouTube? Jesus. Bitcoin's pumping. Listen, this is my thoughts on that. Like, if anyone was confused, I said this yesterday, and I think it's full on true. If anyone was confused as to whether or not the Orange Man, I don't even need to say Orange Man, I could say Trump again. My God, this is the best day of my life. I get to look on Dex Tools. I get to say Trump's name again. Wow. If anyone was confused as to what Trump is going to do, if anyone was confused as, is he really going to pass the strategic reserve, or is anyone confused as to I see only the heart live. I see hearts coming in. Can you do it on the one on my phone? Does it work like that? If anyone was confused as to, is it really going to happen, I think that we have our answer. Orange Man is better? Yeah, but it's a weird thing that has happened where Big Brother has controlled the algorithm in a way where it controls the language that I speak. I would say Orange Man. I would prefer to say Orange Man just because it's kind of funny. However, if I don't say it, like, getting shadow banned is weird. It's me, LOL, on the phone. Oh, It's showing me. Interesting. This is going to take some getting used to for me going from 2 lives, for sure. But that's okay. I want to get Solnic. Can't find it on exchange. What do I use? The easiest way currently is to Soulflare or Phantom. I would probably recommend, if you don't have either of those, I would probably recommend Phantom, because Phantom, not only is it great to use in the Solana ecosystem, but you can also use it in other ecosystems such as Ethereum and Bitcoin, etc. But Phantom is very easy. So is Soulflare. All you need to do is send in Solana, and then you could swap it natively on the app. That's the easiest place to get it. Other places that you can get it, though, you can get it on Soulflare Wallet, Phantom Wallet, Crypto.com Wallet, Coinbase Wallet, Seto X, Jupiter, Radium. You can get it on Base and you can get it on AVAX. Those are the easiest places. Those are all the places as of right now. In March, you're going to be able to buy it using a Gmail account. But in my opinion, the easiest way currently is probably Phantom Wallet. You send in Solana and then you swap it natively on the app. Followed your long and short plays. Buy Solnic Weekly, ICP link long term. Danny, let's go. You gotta be up pretty good. All right, let's look at ALCX. Let's look at ALCX update. Danny, thank you for becoming a member, bro. I appreciate you. Huh. Thank you. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
All right, so question. How is it showing up? Is it showing up as two separate feeds? Portrait. There is two separate feeds, though. Let me try to pin this. Let me pin this message right here. There we go. We just pinned that. I will always hate TikTok making unalive a part of vocabulary. It's weird. It's a weird thing to change human language. Listen, this is a weird thing. Like, really. It's a weird thing that an algorithm changes human language. Because in my opinion, but the cream on TikTok, you can click on that link right there. That link is the wide, the regular, and then the cream is on TikTok. This one's delayed a few seconds. Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird thing. Like, language changing because of an algorithm. Which I think, it's kind of harmless right now, but that could have some serious implications. Right? Because there's power. This feed is way better. Thanks, Mac. There's power in our words. There's power in language. The creator created everything from nothing using language. And acting like there's not power in our language. That's a dangerous thing. And having an algorithm dictate our language, I think, is a dangerous thing. First YouTube short live. I'm live on both at the same time. The pinned link is my regular live. I have two. I'm just experimenting with something. I probably will keep doing this because I think that my phone one, I think that I show up in your guys' feed where the horizontal one, you just kind of have to know that I'm live. And I think that the phone one will show up on like YouTube Shorts, which is good. This is like a net positive, actually, because listen, if we're keeping it a buck, I make way more money on YouTube than I do on TikTok. It's not even close. I get way more eyeballs on TikTok. Like, let's be honest. But I make way more money on YouTube. It's not all about the money, but damn it, starving artist is like an overrated thing. It's such a Hollywood, like, he's such, like, I don't agree with that. I live in abundance. So this is a net positive that we're going to figure this out. I'm going to unlive you with Pew Pew. You better not, Eli. Don't even think about it. Do you see the heart emojis? I do. I do see the heart emojis. I don't see them on the short version. Says, dang, Trump coin and soul stuff got me on the FOMO. Listen, I gave 3 entries for Trump and I would maybe consider those entries, and I would also just DCA. Like, FOMOing is the worst thing that you can do. I'm not trying to be funny or discourage you. I'm very logic, data driven. That's what keeps me out of trouble. It keeps me good. And that's what logic and data tells us. All right, so looking at ALCX, I got distracted. A little bit of inflation on ALCX. A little bit of inflation on LCX. So I would say retracement is $95, and then parabolic is $350. Any devs in the chat? That's right. Listen, there is an open invitation to any developers that are in the chat. If you want to work with me and the team and contribute to something awesome, there is an open invitation to work on that. And if you like, you don't even need to be a developer. You just have to want to become a developer. And you have to have the want to and the drive to do better. That's good enough for me. But if you want to work on the project and contribute to it, we have a whole group chat. And we hop on calls, and we're going to be writing code together. So if you're a developer and you want to contribute to something awesome, put your name on something awesome, let me know. It says, fuck, it's 1 degree outside. What's up with Dynex? Slipping. It's FUD. People comments on CoinMarketCap saying it's done. Yeah, that's a good sign. Honestly, it's a good sign, brother. I think that we've gotten our selling climax, and it's starting to accumulate pretty good. All right, what are the entries for Trump? Let's see. All right, here's the entries that I'm to consider. And it's skidding a little bit. Entry number 1 is $42. Call it $42. Entry number 2 is all right. Entry number 1, $50. $42 and $32. That would be my DCA strategy for making sort of a swing trade. If you don't want to do that, I would just normal weekly DCA with the understanding of like this is going to be very volatile. That would be the best strategy to get in if you missed it, to protect yourself from downside risk. Do one of those 2 things. That's how I would play that. How do we see your screen? The Irish Dano link, it's pinned at the bottom. That is the normal stream. Do you think he will recover? Yes. MacBuilt says it takes a little bit to learn Rust. It's not far off C++, but it has certain things it wants to be correct. That's right. If you want to learn how to develop, you have a want to, you want to contribute to something awesome, we have an open invitation. Link is looking nice. I agree. $80 to $180. Looking to the Wyckoffsky list. Good chart. And not much inflation. Oh, loop ring to the Wyckoffsky list. Maybe. That's the landscape link. Yes, at the bottom. That is the landscape link at the bottom. Yeah, this is skidding for sure. People are FOMOing. Look at it. Look. People are getting scared. Look at that. We might hit our first entry. All right, so $50, $42, and $35, $34. Those are my targets. It's so funny, like, how people do that. Like, it'll just be like nothing but green. And then the second you have a chink in the armor, people just start selling, bro. Look at this. Like green bean. It's like NBA 2K. Green bean. What? What do you mean he sold $61,000? Ah! Oh my God. And then now it's back. That's hilarious. It says, okay, I'm going to try to learn Rust for the next 2 months. I learned Python before, so let's see how it goes. Listen, bro, if you want to contribute, to the Sonic dev team and learn Rust, you definitely can do that. There is a group chat. Hit me up if you wanna join. Yesterday, it says I seen it coming. Yesterday I saw a 900K sale on Trump in one shot. That's insane. Says the meetings are at 10 a.m. Central Time. See you there. Rockford. Yeah, that's during the weekdays. Do we pump or dump tomorrow? I think we're gonna pump actually. How do you join the Sonic chat? Dano, could you place the Telegram link in the chat, please? On the phone chat. It's 1 degrees negative 12, 13. Jesus. Look at these. Look at this volatility. This is crazy. Yeah, like I would rather wait for some structure, to be honest. I saw 4 million entries by the same person. That's insane. That is insane. Yeah, I don't Rockfort. There is lots of resources on Rust in the chat as well. So are you still holding a good bag of Bitcoin? Yes, Bitcoin is still my largest holding. And I'm going to be de-risking a little bit more at 118,000, 138, 207. Those are like my de-risk targets. And I'm cool not hitting them. You know what I'm saying? Because really, I save my money in Bitcoin. TikTok being banned is so annoying. I think it's a net positive. One, I don't think that it's going to be banned for more than 48 hours. And two, I just figured out how to go live on YouTube where I show up in your feed. So that's amazing news. Dano is making coffee. He'll be back to his ski assistance duties soon. All right, fair enough. Let's make Carlos Carlos? You're a moderator, sir. Says VK says, I got you, fam. Are you a moderator as well? I don't know if you are or not. There we go. Show up in what feed? Panka, I'm live on 2 different YouTubes. So I'm live on my phone and I'm live on the normal YouTube. But the normal YouTube doesn't really show up in people's YouTube feed like that unless you're already following me and you kind of know about it. But the one on the phone should just show up in your shorts feed. Are you reinvesting when you take profits? Yes. I am going to be reinvesting Bitcoin into altcoins. Most of everything else, no. It's just going to the house. I don't know if that makes sense. All right, we haven't even done the charts or the TA. Bitcoin's looking strong. Can you put that in the... Oh, I'll just... No, I can't do it. Can you put that in the YouTube live that is my face? On my phone as well? That link, VK. All right, let's get into the charts and the TA. As of the time of recording, Bitcoin is sitting at $105,000, and it's looking very, very strong. Okay, the things that I wanted to see was I wanted to see Bitcoin getting above $102,000. I think that that definitely has happened. Not only on the wick, but we've had multiple daily body closes above this key critical level. So this is a very, very good sign. Very, very good sign. The next key level is getting above $108,000. And I think that takes us straight to $118,000. Says, hey, came across you later and I'm impressed. Respect. Thank you, Levi. Appreciate you, bro. Solnic next leg will go nuts. Solnic's third leg is insane. I'll just say that. Solnic's third leg is quite impressive. I'm going to say that's all I'm going to say. Did you pick a winner for 50,000 followers, TikTok, or on hold? We're going to put it on hold for, I'm going to give it a week. We'll give it a week. If TikTok's not back by a week, we'll do another way of finding out who's going to win. If they're back, if it's back by then we'll do it. But 1 week hold. Do you think a similar situation will happen last cycle? Bitcoin runs up hard, then alts crash, then Bitcoin has one last push to the new high. BP, I think that we're in the process of doing that right now, right? That's exactly what I think is happening. That's what I think has happened. So Bitcoin runs up 71%. Really, from this Japan rate cut, it was over a 1x. in how many days? 125 days, did over a 1.2x, and then crashed 20+%. All coins got wrecked during this time. So yeah, that's exactly where I think that we're at. For my salary, I want 1 million Solnic. What up, Ski? Thoughts on Ray and what it can range to? We'll look at Ray. Let's look at XEN. My general thoughts on XEN is it's not a play right now. I would be looking to de-risk on XEN. I think XEN can get to 6.5 cents. However, it's already up a 10x, down 17% today. So yesterday, I was definitely saying, like, consider taking profit. Down a significant margin at this point, but that's okay. I would consider taking your initial investment off the table. And then I think XEN can get to 4 to 6.5 cents. That is my target. All right. Let's look at Ray. This one's not highlighted in blue for some reason. It is on my screen. Ray actually looks pretty damn good. Pretty good structure, I would say. I like this structure a lot. And we just found support off of the 236. We're at the 382 at this point. Multiple supports at the 236, which was $4.20. That to me is the excellent value for Ray. Right now, it's still a good value. Still very good value, but the excellent value for Ray is about $4.20. And then price discovery takes you to about $28. Parabolic for Ray is about $63. Good entry now for Solnic? Yes, I think so. I mean, like, think about all of the coins that are getting bled right now, especially on Solana, and Solnic is not. Do you think ETH's breaking out or fake out? Let's look at ETH. So ETH to me is, you know, as much as I shit on ETH, ETH definitely is a critical component to this game, and it needs to break out. Do I think that ETH is breaking out? ETH is red right now. It's just at the same range. So in the micro, this looks like markdown accumulation sign of strength back test of the prior range. That's the micro analysis, and that's the macro analysis. You have your markdown accumulation sign of strength back test of the prior range. So you have accumulation within accumulation. In my opinion, ETH is going to break to the upside probably by February. By the time that Bitcoin gets into $118,000, I think that ETH is going to be breaking out to the upside. Do I think Jupiter is a good play? Let's look at Jupiter. Decent play for sure. One thing I will say about Jupiter is they have the airdrop. Right? I'm not an airdrop farmer. I don't do that. But I know that Jupiter, they give out some real airdrops. Like, I'm talking $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. So I have that in the Telegram. I put that out in the Telegram. And I'm going to make a video on that probably later today on how to claim your Jupiter airdrop. And listen, I'm not an airdrop farmer. I'm not an airdrop farmer. Let me say it again. I am not an airdrop farmer. I think that, you know, most airdrops are nonsense. And it's like, oh, do all this nonsense for $5. But I don't feel that way about Jupiter. I think that Jupiter could get to about $6, though. Took profit on XEN. Where should I reinvest? Oh, I can't tell you that, bro. I can tell you my top value plays. Where the coins that I feel like have the most upside potential with the least downside risk. ETH got people feeling like it's a stable coin. I know, right? Rose. I saw memes of like somebody in the darkness, like in the basement in the darkness. It was like Ethereum. It was like, why didn't he launch on ETH? There's a reason he didn't. Because I keep telling you, this is the last hurrah for Ethereum. Everyone's like, institutions are going to use Ethereum. No, they're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. It's too much. The gas fees are too much. This is the last hurrah. I think that Ethereum gets to 7,000. I think that Ethereum possibly gets to 15,000. And two things are true at one time. This is the last hurrah for Ethereum. FUD on Ondo unlock, not so bad, huh? Buy the blood, fade the FUD. That's what I always say. However, I don't think that the upside potential for Ondo is really there, is really a play for this bull run right now. SEC just sued Helium Network as Gary Gensler's last move. Okay, so I would view that kind of like, you know, when Ohio State was beating the brakes off the SEC, when they were just beating the brakes off of Tennessee, and then at the end, when they're down like 49 to nothing, Tennessee scores a touchdown. That's kind of what that's like. It's like, hey, you're on the board, but like you're getting mollywopped. That's kind of what that is. What do you mean? How about Link is on ETH? I think Link goes to $80 to $180. Rose way down. Let's look at Rose. Rose is probably my top blue chip play right now, to be honest. That might be a good rotation for XCN. Yeah, it's still at the range. At the bottom of the range. Lots of support that it's on top of. I mean, lots of support. You're talking 950 days worth of support. The risk to reward for Rose is insane right now. What is the reasonable risk? Is 25%. Outside of like a meteor crashing down and blowing up planet Earth, that's your reasonable risk. And your reasonable upside potential retracement is about a 5x. So risking 25% for a 5x is a pretty good play. And that's just to a retracement. Parabolic takes you to an 11x. So risking 25% for 11x is very good. And then Parabolic, absolute Parabolic, is $2, which is about a 25x. So there is potential. There is potential that Rose right now is a 25% risk to a 25x reward play right now. That's pretty damn good. And if you're sitting on some XCN profits, if you want another blue chip, my pick is probably Rose. So it looks like my phone is on 10%. I could unplug my mic and plug in my phone, but then that doesn't sound good. No sweat over the Bitcoin dominance shakeout. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance. No, and I think that this is normal. Again, this is the number that I want to see, 59.9%. As long as this holds, nothing even needs to be reevaluated. If this doesn't hold, we need to reevaluate things. I hope DNX turns around soon. I'm down big time. Keep DCing. To me, that is the one where like the fundamentals do not match up with the price. And I think that there's a gap there. There's definitely a big gap in the market in order to capitalize on that. I think so. All right, so what are your guys' thoughts? What are your guys' thoughts on doing both YouTube on my phone and on my computer at the same time? Is it better, worse, different, neutral? What are your thoughts on that? Any thoughts on Jasmine? I think Jasmine goes to 10 to 12 cents. Not a bad play. Jasmine to me is a better play in the bear market. Seems good. I like the computer with the charts. Neutral. Well, luckily though, Ryan, you have both. I like the charts view. Different but good. I think that there is potential good in it. Perhaps like the YouTube one shows up on people's feed and then we can funnel them to the normal one. The other may be good for shorts. Yeah, I think so. Because that is the one thing that where I don't think that YouTube has right. That I think that TikTok is better. Is the discoverability is just better. My wife says she wants TikTok. She misses TikTok. Don't worry, we'll be back soon. I'll join in regardless. Do your thing, Ski. I appreciate you, bro. Mike. What day is it, Mike? All right, let's is there any like big news that you guys that I missed? What did I miss? What's the hot news? Anything worth mentioning? Nope. Sony just launched on Ethereum. Yep, no news. No news. Says I like TikTok. It'll be back. 48 hours. Mark my words. 48 hours. It will be back. It shall be back. Have faith. Believe. Believe. Says allegedly the Trump team bought 5 million ETH for some reason. Listen. I'm telling you, if anyone is confused as to what their plan is with crypto, I think we have our answer. All right, guys. That's going to be it for this time. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me everywhere. YouTube. Market started to turn green. I'll be live later on this evening. Um, 8 p.m. I'll be live. So be there or be square. We'll do a little bit longer this evening. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless.
Damn hustling, 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 hustling.